Hello, welcome to Book Obsession. I'm Ashley Gunn. I'm going to do another series of book reviews. This is going to be on Scarlett Cole's The Second Circle Tattoo series. Absolutely love the whole thing. This is a very action-packed series. You have drug addicts, guns, knives, they have rock stars, so anything you could possibly want, it'll be in here somewhere. You just have to find the right book for you. The first book is about Harper and Trent, and this book stuck me. As soon as I read it, I knew I had to read the whole series. So Harper meets Trent at a tattoo parlor when she goes to try and have her scars covered. Unfortunately, Harper went through a awful relationship previously where at the end of it, the guy that she was with attacked her and carved words in her back as well as, just regular scars. She is now at the Second Circle Tattoo Parlor with Trent to try and have a tattoo put on her back to cover all of the scars. And it's important that this is Trent's tattoo parlor because Trent is famous for covering up scars. I guess the ink spreads differently depending on the way that the scar tissue is. So it's important that she goes to someone who really knows how to do this. All right, so through this book, you're going to learn a lot about all of them, but for the most part, let's start with Harper. Harper's real name is Taylor, and she is basically in self-imposed witness protection. She used to live in the same town as her mom and dad and brother, and she was attacked, obviously. The guy who attacked her father has a lot of money, so he used that money to try and get the lowest sentence possible for his son. And unfortunately, his son is a complete psychopath, which I think you can tell by what happened to Harper. But I mean, really, the guy has a screw loose. He's out there. And even though he's in prison, he finds ways to mess with Harper and her family. And because of the situations that keep randomly popping up and the fact that the police have basically been paid to not pay attention to it, Taylor decides she's going to move away, change her name to Harper, and hopefully take the trouble with her, or the trouble would just stop. But that way her parents can be safe and her brother can be safe. During Nathan's trial, Taylor's brother Reed ends up actually deciding to leave right afterwards. And so in ways, Taylor lost him also. So this book, for the most part, is going to take place when Taylor is now Harper and she is moved away. That's where she's going to meet Trent, her friend Drea, which is important because Drea is going to be book 2, and she has this whole new life for herself. Unfortunately, while this is happening, Nathan is going to get out on parole for good behavior. And of course, because what do psychopaths do best but act psychotic? When he gets out of jail, he goes after her again. He finds her, and that's really all I'm going to tell you because you guys are going to find out what happens. But I will tell you this, Harper is an amazing woman. Absolutely love her. Trent is such a cheerleader for Harper. I loved that. I loved that he wanted to build her up, make her feel strong, make her really feel like she was empowered. I also just want to say how much courage it is for Harper to go and get that tattoo on her back because, and the way that it's described, for her to have that needle put in her back, someone touching her, and that pain, it just brings back all of these memories of what had happened to her, which is just incredible. I mean, this book is about a woman who had just an amazingly awful thing happen to her, just something that no one should ever have to go through, and she's going to go through it and she's going to become strong. And by the end of this book, she's going to have her life back. She's going to be able to choose between Taylor and Harper and who she wants to be, which I think is absolutely the most important thing that could have happened at the end of this book. Loved it. And if you loved it, you want to read book 2, go ahead and carry on with me to the next book. I'm going to make a playlist for this series like I usually do for book series, so that you can go ahead and click on that if you want to go through all 4 books. Thank you guys for joining me, and I will see you guys again soon.